Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about Blue Monday. This is supposed to be the saddest day of the year. It is the third Monday of January, and this is because it's cold. We're coming down from the festivities. Maybe you've fallen off of your New Year's resolutions and goals. By this time, you know, life kind of picks back up. We're back to work, things get busy, and maybe we lost the motivation that we had going into the new year. But today I'm going to share with you a few things that I personally do when I'm feeling kind of like I'm sad or I've fallen off the wagon, because it is difficult to stay on track with your goals and keep the motivation going. Things are hectic still, obviously, in the whole world, and especially in the US with everything that has happened in the recent week or two. So these are 5 things that I personally do when I'm feeling sad to help me get back on track. When I'm feeling sad, the first thing that I go to is journaling and meditation. This really helps me get my thoughts all organized and out onto a piece of paper, or just let them flow through my head so I can go deeper to find the root of what's causing my sadness. I really find journaling cathartic because it allows me to just let everything go and really make lists or journal however I want to, whether it's in a paragraph or just getting my thoughts out or writing a to-do list, whatever it is. I'm able to just release everything and not have to worry about remembering this or that, or what do I have to do tomorrow. And it lets me clear my mind so that way I can go deeper. And when I go deeper, I usually start brainstorming, okay, so I'm feeling sad. Is it because of something that's happening in my life? Maybe it's my time of the month, or maybe it's my job that's causing my sadness. Maybe I haven't moved my body enough, and then I can find that root problem and fix it. I can flip it, switch it, do whatever it takes to be the antidote for that problem, rather than just fixing the symptoms and masking it over. Because this way, if you fix the root of the problem, you can get rid of that sadness for a longer amount of time than if you just cover it up and then it comes back and it keeps reoccurring. So I think journaling and meditation are the best things to do at the beginning when you're feeling sad, just so you can really dive deeper into yourself and figure out what the problem is. The second thing I look at when I'm feeling sad is, how have I been eating lately, and have I been working out? Sometimes it's so easy to just feel like a potato. It's so easy with the busy lives that we live to just kind of let things go here and there, and especially now it's the third Monday of the month. You probably have been back to work for a couple weeks. If you have children or if you have other obligations, that's taking your time. It's still cold outside. Here in Texas, it is snowing right now. I think I'll show you, I'll insert a clip right here, but it's literally snowing, so it's pretty cold outside, and that kind of makes it hard to be motivated to get to the gym, and maybe you're craving warmer foods that aren't as healthy for you. So I like to look at how I've been eating, because I know if I'm eating too much sugar or too many processed foods, I don't feel my best, and it affects my mood, and especially if I'm not moving my body enough. You guys know I love to work out, but I have to admit that in the winter months, it is harder for me to stick to my workout routine, especially with work and YouTube and all of the things that I have going on. It's easy to get super busy and just kind of be like, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll put it off, and then I don't get to it. But I do realize that every time I do end up moving my body or I start eating healthier, I do end up feeling better. So I'm not saying punish yourself and go for a 5-mile run because you didn't make it to the gym yesterday, but rather maybe go outside, get ready for a run, but start off with a walk. Maybe listen to your favorite music, listen to a podcast, an audiobook, and then if you feel up to it after you've walked for a little while to start a light jog, then maybe go for that, or just listen to what your body's craving. Maybe you want some yoga in your life. Maybe you just need to get a good stretch in. Maybe you can start off stretching and then go into a flow if you feel up for it. But don't push yourself, don't punish yourself. Really listen to your body. I think that's the most important thing. And as for food, don't force yourself to go eat a box of greens or like a handful of spinach. Maybe make a smoothie, have your favorite fruit, have a bowl of oatmeal. Eat something that you feel is warming and nourishing. Maybe make a soup. I love having soups, especially in the winter time, because you get all of your vitamins and nutrients from the vegetables, but it's still cooked through, it's warming, and it's really hearty. So listen to your body, eat things that make you feel good from the inside out, and then transition into a healthy lifestyle. Get back on track, maybe stop eating the sweets that you've been getting in the habit of just eating every day, because I know I have been getting in the habit of eating sweets every day. But just focus on filling your cup up, filling your body with good nourishing foods before you start depriving it of everything else. But definitely eating healthy and moving your body is very important. My third tip is to get outside. There's nothing more therapeutic to me than being outside in nature. I know I just said it's snowing right now, so I don't know if I'll be going outside today, but when it's just a cold day, a chilly day, get a lot of layers on, get all bundled up, and just go for a quick walk, breathe some fresh air. I know sometimes I take a step back when I'm feeling kind of anxious or depressed, and I look at how I've spent my day, kind of like a bird's eye view over my house, if this makes sense. So I kind of see myself, okay, like I've gone from my room to the kitchen to my other room where I work at my laptop all day, and then I go back to the kitchen maybe, and then I go back to my work office space, and I realized I did not leave the house, and it's 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I have not left the house one time, and so I'll pick myself up and I'll just step outside for a few minutes, take a few deep breaths. Breathing fresh air there's nothing like it, and it's irreplaceable. So just even if I don't have time to go for a walk because I'm on the clock working, I'll go to my backyard and I'll just take a few deep breaths. But if I do have 5 minutes, I'll just go for a quick walk around my neighborhood. And if I have more time, you guys know I love to go to the lake downtown in Austin, or just go for a quick hike with my friends. Whatever it is, I just think getting outside and being in nature is such a good reset for your mind and body, and it's so important to kind of break that cycle of working all day. Get away from your screen, get away from your laptop, and just take a break, take a moment for yourself. So getting outside is something that really tends to help me when I'm feeling a bit down, and especially when I'm feeling a bit anxious. My fourth tip is to talk to someone. I know that we are still living in the COVID era, unfortunately, but it is kind of isolating to have to quarantine. I know it's not as easy to see friends and family as it used to be, especially we're not working at our offices, or a lot of us are still working from home or not able to go out as often. So I think it's really helpful for me to just call a friend or a family member. Lately, I've been calling my friends who are living in different cities. Obviously, I travel a lot, so I have a lot of friends in different places, and I love to just go for a walk, put my AirPods in, and just phone a friend while I'm walking. It tends to make time go by way faster. I'm able to walk longer because I'm focusing on my phone call with them and catching up. So I'm able to get more steps in, get my body moving, while also talking to someone and being able to vent a little bit about what's happening in my life and why I might be feeling sad. They usually help me get through it. They talk me through it. They lift my spirits, and I find it so helpful. It's so easy to just fall into this spiral where you just are talking to yourself and going through your thoughts and being super critical. So it's always good to, get a second opinion on things and just have someone else tell you it's gonna be okay and have that reassurance. So definitely pick up the phone, call someone, and if you can't think of anyone to call, just listen to a podcast or an audiobook. I love doing that as well, because I feel like someone else's thoughts or giving me advice is always really helpful. And there's some audiobooks that are just books in general that I love about personal development. One that I'm actually reading right now as a hard copy is Atomic Habits, an audiobook that I just listened to, which I really liked, was How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. 3 people recommended me that book for various reasons, but I really liked it. And then another one I also listened to recently, which I talked about in my other video about how to achieve your goals for 2021, is called Your Best Year Ever, a 5-step guide to achieving your goals, I think. I can leave those in the down bar below so you can check them out. But I think an audiobook is a great alternative if you aren't able to talk to someone, but definitely call a friend or family member if you can. My last tip is 2 things. So if you can't do the first thing, do the second thing. But firstly, I recommend that you rest. A lot of times when we're feeling sad or down, it's because we are burnt out. We need a rest. We've probably pushed ourselves too far, especially right now at the beginning of the year when we have all these super ambitious goals and we're trying to achieve them and work out and get back on track with things after the holidays and maybe reach new goals, level up in our lives, especially after the crazy year of 2020 that we just had. I know we're all super ambitious to make this year a lot better, but we have to be easy on ourselves, and it's not a race, it is a marathon. So rest if you need it. Take a break, take a nap. Since I started working full-time, I haven't been able to take naps like I used to, but I think naps are so healthy. Living in Spain and even in Latin America and other places, it's so normal to just take a nap in the afternoon, and it's so re-energizing and just makes you feel so much better and less stressed out. Your cortisol levels can be better, I think, and it's just overall healthy. I find that when I don't take a nap and I'm exhausted, I end up eating more unhealthy foods. I end up reaching for caffeine or sugar or carbs because my body's tired and it's craving energy. So that's what I end up craving, is sugar and carbs. So if you are able to, please take a nap. If you can't take a nap, just lay down, read a book, just give yourself a break. And then if that is not possible, or you have taken a nap or laid down and you still feel sad and tired and unmotivated, have some caffeine. First, I would say drink a cup of tea. Black tea has more caffeine than green tea, but you guys know I love matcha, so I love having some matcha in the afternoon if I'm feeling tired, and if I'm feeling really exhausted or I just want to treat myself, I'll have a cup of coffee. So those are great alternatives and things that can kind of boost your mood, give you a little bit more energy, but don't make it a habit, because caffeine can also cause you to become more sad and kind of have this yo-yo effect where you depend on it, and we don't want that either. We want to be as naturally happy as possible. So definitely take a nap, if not, have a little bit of caffeine. So these are a few things that I do when I'm feeling down or a little bit sad. I hope they are helpful to you. I'd love to know what you do when you're feeling sad. I have more tips about what I do when I'm feeling depressed and sad, and I can make more videos on this topic because I have quite a bit of experience with it. So let me know down below if you'd like to see more videos like this on mindset and just being happy overall. I do have another video. It's titled How to Develop a Positive Mindset. I'll link that in the screen and also down below if you haven't checked that out already. So it is snowing over here, so very representative of Blue Monday. So we'll see how this year's Blue Monday goes, and let me know how you're feeling, how your goals are coming along in 2021. I know it's been a bit of a rough start, but I still have faith that this year can get better and we can accomplish really great things. And if you haven't already, please give this video a big thumbs up. Hit subscribe down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you're new here, if you've come here from Instagram, if you've been here for a while. I seriously appreciate comments so much. I have my notifications turned on my phone, so every time I get a comment, I immediately go read it and respond. So please go ahead and do that. And I hope you guys are having a great 2021 so far. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.